The sin. Nobody repents of the need to be right, not adultery, not lying, not stealing, the need to be right, because many people would rather protect their position than pursue truth. Many marriages are suffering because nobody wants truth. They want victory. Many churches are divided because nobody wants understanding. They want to win. Many leaders are wounded because correction feels like an attack. Many believers cannot grow because growth requires admitting, I was wrong. The Pharisees missed Jesus not because they lacked scripture. They missed him because they were committed to being right. Imagine standing in front of truth himself and still defending your opinion. That's how dangerous this spirit is. It can make a person defend a lie simply because they said it first. It can make leaders resist wisdom because wisdom came from someone with less status. It can make churches protect traditions that God already left. It can make prophets defend a word they never fully tested. It can make teachers defend information that is producing no transformation. It can make apostles defend systems heaven never designed. It can make pastors defend structures while sheep quietly bleed. Because pride does not always show up saying, I am better than everybody. Sometimes pride says, I already know. I've been doing this too long. Nobody can teach me. You don't understand my position. And the moment correction becomes an insult instead of an opportunity, growth stops. The need to be right is one of the few sins that can make a person reject the very thing they prayed for. They prayed for wisdom, then argued with it, prayed for direction, then resisted it, prayed for truth, then became offended when it arrived. Because sometimes truth doesn't come wrapped in agreement. Sometimes truth comes wrapped in correction. And correction is where pride gets exposed. The frightening thing about this spirit is that it can disguise itself as conviction. From the outside, it looks strong, it looks confident, it looks certain. But conviction produces humility. Pride produces defensiveness. Conviction says, teach me. Pride says, prove it. Conviction says, I need understanding. Pride says, I need to win. And many people have lost relationships because they needed to be right, lost opportunities because they needed to be right, lost mentors because they needed to be right, lost growth because they needed to be right, lost peace because they needed to be right. Some people are carrying wounds that could have healed years ago if somebody had simply said, I was wrong. 3 words. Yet pride treats those 3 words like death because pride knows something most people don't. The moment humility enters the room, pride loses its throne. That is why some of the strongest people in the kingdom are not the loudest, not the smartest, not the most gifted. They are the most teachable. They can sit in a room and learn. They can receive correction without collapsing. They can change their mind when truth arrives. They can grow beyond yesterday's revelation because they understand something powerful. The goal is not to be right. The goal is to become transformed. And some of the biggest breakthroughs waiting for people right now are hidden behind the 3 words pride hates the most. I was wrong. Because a teachable person can be corrected into destiny, but a prideful person can argue themselves out of it.